Look where that got. Now everybody think I'm crazy. No, no, I'm not crazy. I'm not crazy. I'm not crazy. And you're a user. And you over there playing with that girl. You over there playing with her. If I thought she would believe it and would listen or even care, because anytime somebody gonna say like, yeah, they told me what the situation was and I accepted it. Cool. Okay. 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 Could you please ask him? Because he say he doesn't have any clothes, but he doesn't really have to come over here and get them. I literally have. I'm so great. I'm so nice. Look at how nice I had this bagged up. I bought these bags off of Amazon. These are good. These are good bags, and I packed it so nicely. Hats in one, sneakers in one, jackets in one. I did everything. So it's waiting here. I cleared out this whole area. Everything. Look, this has been here since last year. Like, I'm not stuck. Nobody, there's no hold up. Any hold up is on that side. Nobody took anything from me. Nobody took nothing from me. Nobody owes me nothing. I'm not angry at anybody. Like, I just want, stop lying. Stop lying. And stop making it seem like I'm stopping things and I'm holding things. I'm good. I've been good for a really long time.
All right, those were the words of Remy Ma. While she was live, she turned her camera around and showed that there were clothes that she actually folded up and organized and placed in bags that she purchased, very quality like bags that she claimed that she purchased off of Amazon of Papoose's clothes that were still sitting in her home, organized. I just want y'all to know that's what she was referring to when she said, "Can you just ask him to come get his clothes that's been sitting here for over 1 year?" I'm not holding him up from getting his clothes. In fact, he don't even have to come here to my home to pick them up. That those were the words of Remy Ma. Now I want to play a response from Papoose and what he said when he went live. And I'm pointing out these two things because I'm laying a foundation because I want to help the professional boxer Clarissa Shields. Hold on for 1 second. All right, here's Papoose, and I found it. We need answers. Here's Papoose. This is what he said. I'm only pointing out two different things to prove and illustrate a point that I want Clarissa Shields to be aware of. I'm trying to help the boxer out. This is why we're not talking about this because it's gossip. We don't do that on this channel. But it has a lot to do with a professional boxer. Her name is Clarissa Shields. And she is responding to these things on social media. She's actually tweeting out, defending Papoose, her boyfriend. So here's the words of Papoose, something that stuck out when I saw a little bit of the live that he did in response to Remy. Hold on for a second. Don't take my word for it. Roll the tape.
You asking me for gifts and things like that? Why is it? Because you're a narcissist. And in the process of you being a narcissist, anything you can't control, you're mad. But you lost the remote. So you know when somebody loses the remote, they go frantic. See, but what you didn't understand was my loyalty was because I said wedding vows before God, better for worse, richer for poor, sickness and health, death to his part. And I lived that out. I did nothing but take care of you. Every utility in that house to this day right now is under my name. The alarm company called me today. You talking all this money talk, you just paid a cable bill probably within the last 2 weeks out of my account.
All right, we've heard enough. Did y'all hear that? Let's do a mic check real quick. We got to do an audio check. Did everyone hear that? That was Papoose. Did everyone hear Remy Ma? I've just played. Listen, I'm not getting into what they're talking about, why they're doing it. We're going to get to the real meat and potatoes of this because I want to help Clarissa Shields out, the professional boxer that's caught in this love triangle. I want to help the young lady out if I can. Now, remember, I just played an excerpt where Remy Ma showed the fact that Papoose personal belongings, which is his clothing, is still in her home. She turned her camera around and she showed how organized. She basically folded his clothes up and had it sitting in a corner area. Okay? A corner area. All right? Bagged up in the corner. What I'm basically saying is that Papoose's personal belongings, his clothing, is still in the home of Remy Ma. Now, he went on live to respond and expose her. And I just played what he said. Okay? And what he said was, y'all just heard him, the utilities are still in my name to this day in that house, and a bill that had to be paid still were paid because Remy used his bank account information to pay it. Now, apparently they have a child together. Here's the thing that I want to say to Clarissa. When she stepped back, that's all she needs to know. All she needs to know are the two facts that I just presented. Number one, his clothes is still in Remy Ma's house. Number two, the utility bills in that house is still in his name. The reason why I'm bringing up those two things that they both are saying is for one reason and one reason alone. It's for the same reason why Remy Ma is going live to expose Papoose. It's the same reason why Papoose is responding, going live to expose Remy Ma. There's only one reason why this is happening. The reason why is because they both are still legally married to each other. That's the main reason why. And because of that truth, Clarissa Shields, in essence, is a mistress. I know that doesn't sound plausible. I know that doesn't sound politically correct. And I know it doesn't sound favorable. The bottom line is, because I don't have to get into their business, that's not important. All of the stuff that they were saying, this is not a gossip channel. I'm laying the foundation that they both are still married to each other. That's the point. All that other stuff that they talking about is irrelevant because both of them are wrong. Remy's wrong and so is Papoose. But that doesn't matter to me. What matters to me is a professional boxer is caught up in a love triangle that will affect her image and her career. Now, somebody's going to say, Manager Marty, how is this going to affect her image and career? Well, let's discuss another fact that's going to always be overshadowed as long as Clarissa Shields is in this love triangle. Don't Clarissa Shields have a fight coming up? I'm just asking a question. Within less than 2 months, Clarissa Shields will be competing inside of a ring in a professional boxing match, correct? But no one's talking about that now, are they? Huh? Y'all see where I'm going with this, don't you? No one's talking about the fact that Clarissa Shields, the professional boxer, has a professional fight coming up. She was promoting the fight when she was in interviews with Sway in the Morning, The Breakfast Club, and other platforms, right? Okay, then that's what we should be talking about when it comes to Clarissa Shields. But instead, Clarissa Shields is tweeting within the last few hours. She's actually tweeting to defend Papoose and start to go at Remy. And it's overshadowing her image and her career. If this wasn't about Clarissa Shields, you wouldn't hear me speak on Papoose and Remy. But because a professional boxer is caught up in a love triangle as a mistress, now it's going to get messy. And now people are going to talk more about the mess instead of the professional boxer. It's no different when I speak on the antics of Bill Haney, Brian Norman Sr., and Floyd Schofield Sr. Their antics overshadow the boxer. Their antics affect the image and the business of the boxer. Well, this situation with Remy and Papoose is no different. The only difference is Clarissa Shields is a mistress. You ain't gonna find that nowhere else. It's the truth. The only reason why Remy and Papoose is doing this back and forth on live through social media is because they still are married. And they did not close that chapter of their lives. And after they close the chapter in their lives, they have to go through a 4 to 5 step healing process. And because neither one of them have done either of those, Clarissa Shields is being hit by a stray bullet, figuratively speaking. Clarissa Shields is now entangled in a web of mess that she shouldn't be involved in. You want to know why? Because watch this. She should be focusing on her fight. She's nearly 8 weeks out from competing in a professional fight for a light heavyweight title. And instead of her emotionally, spiritually, mentally focusing on the fight that she has coming up, she's investing her time being embroidered in a love triangle. So it's not just about what Remy said and what Papoose said. That's not important. What's more important is that the boxer, the professional fighter, maintain focus for her upcoming boxing match. Because it's all messy and it takes away from the time Clarissa Shields should be focused on her career than being embroiled in this mess. When Papoose is in the boxing gym, wearing a snack shirt and holding focus mitts, people are not focusing on Clarissa Shields. They focus more on Papoose and the drama and the mess that he's involved in with his wife. That's the issue that I'm talking about. Clarissa Shields now has involved herself. Why? Because she's now tweeting about it. She's becoming a part of the mess. And she's been a part of the mess because ever since she's been publicizing her relationship and being in public with Papoose, people are starting to speak on it against her. Papoose did Remy dirty and Remy did him dirty. But that has nothing to do with us. That's between those two married individuals. What has something to do with us is boxing. Now, somebody might say, well, what does Papoose have to do with boxing? Y'all tell me. Because Papoose is in interviews with Clarissa Shields, and they're asking him boxing-related questions. Right or wrong? Oh, okay. He's in the boxing gym. Oh, okay. He's holding boxing mitts so that Clarissa Shields can punch on those mitts. Oh, okay. Is he a professional boxing trainer? No. But he's supporting this girl, right? Oh, okay then. Hey, Sean Blanco, you say a lot in my comment section, and you're saying a lot in my live chat right now, bro. If this was about their personal life and not boxing, we wouldn't have been hearing about it. So don't come here telling me what to say and what not to say. Go over to Papoose and tell him to stop airing out his personal life. Go over to Clarissa Shields. Go tell her stop airing out her personal life. Go over to Remy Ma and go tell her to stop airing out her personal life. That's hey, Sean. That's all I'm saying, bro. That's all I'm saying. The bottom line is this: Papoose and Remy Ma are still a married couple. They are not legally divorced. And because of that, Clarissa Shields is a mistress. And what I'm saying is, she don't have time for that. Not in her career right now. She has a fight coming up. And most of you boxing fans don't understand the process. Months before a fight takes place, because boxers have to get into a space mentally, spiritually, emotionally, and physically where they can focus 100% on their craft for the task at hand. And this mess that Clarissa Shields is involved in is taken away from her focus. It's taken away from her process. That's all I'm saying.